All right, I'm gonna tell you guys now, this ain't gonna be a long video. I'm extremely hungover. It's what happens when you drink an entire fifth of Gentleman Jack while doing a live stream, but it was fun. So to those people over on that channel, I know you guys loved it. But anyways, we're gonna get into this because you guys have been messaging me wanting my opinion on when it comes to Bryan Kohberger's motion to keep cameras out of the courtroom. Also in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you Tyler Feller literally shitting himself while on video, and it is what it is. It's considered it a gift, Harshy. That's right. Guys, I'm thejbgunner. This is crime time. Let's go ahead and get into this. I won't be long. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
All right, despite me being hungover, what I intend to do, I don't know why you, shout out to Harsh. Anyway, despite me being hungover, I felt that you fine people deserve the video, especially because you've been messaging me, emailing me, texting me, wanting my opinion on this topic. Before we do, though, I'm going to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody that supports the channel, regardless of the method you choose, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do on all of my channels if it wasn't for you, the Gun Squad. Big shout out to you guys. Love y'all very, very much. If you too find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Join the Gun Squad, support the channel today. And hey, if you want to, you can even check out some of my other content as long as you're not too snowflakey, too lefty, too limp-wristed. You may be interested in my politics channel. You may not. You may be interested in my live stream channel, my gaming channel, but they're all down there. So look, man, I'm sitting here, blueberry water, shit's good. Dehydrated as fuck, but I'm here to give you the goods. I do want to give Harsh a shout out because he continuously gives me a shout out. I think it's really fucking cool. I want to congratulate Harsh on 60,000 subscribers. What I will tell you, Harsh, is when you get that first silver play button, it's a bragging right, and I think you will. You'll be at 100,000 in no time, but I'm going to be honest with you. Mine are lost, you know what I'm saying? Mine are in my cousin's hands. I have 3 of them, and it feels good when you first get there, but then you realize it doesn't really do nothing. It really doesn't do nothing, but I do think that you'll be the next true crime YouTuber to hit 100,000 subs, and I want to say congratulations in advance. You heard it here first. Harsh Reality will be the next one to hit 100,000. So big shout out to Harsh. Harsh, I caught your video this morning, and in case you guys haven't seen it, the Grift Too Far, where he was talking about James Patterson, he gave me a shout out in this, and he even roasted Tyler Feller a little bit. Well, Harsh, I got you a gift. If you go to his recent video, Bryan Kohberger's attorneys are watching, stalking, is what his thumbnail says. Bryan Kohberger's lawyers are stalking. This guy's such a fucking clown. Such a fucking clown. Let me go ahead and get off of this. But if you go to this video, I want you guys to listen and tell me if you hear what I hear.
Fantastic suggestions.
It's coming.
We should do one of them every day. What are you guys going to do specifically tomorrow with your kids?
Did you hear it? And his face wasn't even altered. Wasn't even altered. Just listen.
I mean, these are all just fantastic suggestions. We should do one of them every day. What are you guys going to do specifically tomorrow with your kids?
That dude just literally shit on himself and his face barely changed.
We should do one of them every day. What are you guys going to do specifically tomorrow with your kids?
And there's a reason, I do have it screen recorded, but there's a reason I wanted to take you directly to the video so you didn't think I was inserting any sounds into this, and I'm not. You can go to his video, and it's about 10:18, between 10:18 to 10:22. Tell me if y'all hear it.
What's going to do specifically tomorrow with your kids?
Oh, man.
Hey. What are you guys going to do specifically tomorrow with your kids?
Man, and this dude didn't even have the common courtesy to edit it out. It's so full of shit, Tyler. It's just oozing out of you right in the middle of your fucking videos. All right, let's get serious. Guys, they're making a big deal all over the place because Bryan Kohberger sat front row at a book reading by the woman that did Handmaid's Tale or whatever the fuck that is. And so everybody's making a big deal about it. And they're like, see, this proves Bryan Kohberger hates women. The whole goddamn audience is women. The writer of the book is a fucking woman. These people are fucking clowns. They're clowns. But the real news is that Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger objects to cameras in the courtroom, citing social media prejudice. And I've been telling you motherfuckers, I've been telling every last one of you that this is exactly what Bryan Kohberger. Now, don't get me wrong, this is bad for business for me because I can't stream the trial if this happens. However, this is good for Bryan Kohberger. You motherfuckers you guys have muddied the waters, and you guys have here's the truth, because no good information about Bryan Kohberger oozes out. All you people come up with your theories and this on why Bryan Kohberger is guilty, and all you've done is slander him, even to the point where James Patterson, as I said in my last video, this cocksucker is slandering him. He's going to write a book about the fucking murders before the trial even starts. He's got a book he's writing right now that's going to be released before the trial even starts. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Hold on. God damn it. Can I get back to the fucking Bryan Kohberger? Here we are. Anyway, the brief says social media posts attempting to analyze Kohberger's body language is prejudicial to the case. That's exactly right. And all you motherfuckers keep doing it. Bryan Kohberger, he looks crazy. No, he doesn't. He doesn't look crazy at all. He just looks like a normal dude going for his PhD. There's not a single thing about this dude that looks crazy. That's my opinion. Bryan Kohberger, the man charged with fatally stabbing you-know-who, doesn't want cameras in the courtroom because of numerous social media posts made about him that overanalyze his body language, new court filings say. This is probably exactly why he stood silent and didn't say anything, because of you motherfuckers. You jump on everything. Did you hear the way Bryan Kohberger talked? You guys are clowns. Bryan Kohberger is going to trial on October 2nd of this year, permitted it doesn't get pushed back. We all know what he's going for. And so far, the judge has allowed a pool camera and a photographer in every hearing. But a brief filed on June 6th says Kohberger and his attorneys want more limited camera use in the courtroom. In the brief, it says the audio and visual coverage of the case has become material for news outlets and social media accounts to espouse their unfounded opinions. Tyler, and each video, and you and Cooper Duper and all of these motherfuckers, right? All of these motherfuckers, the fake Detective Johns of the world, all these fucking people. And each video attempts to analyze Kohberger's body language. Many TikTok and YouTube videos about Kohberger have received thousands or millions of views. The brief states videos have described him using phrases like cold iciness. No, they have. That's exactly what these motherfuckers have said about Bryan Kohberger. Can you see how cold and icy he looks? No, he looks like he's scared. And by the way, let me also make something clear. For all you cocksuckers that said, wasn't it all of you that said, Bryan Kohberger, he purposely got himself caught because he wants to go to trial. He wants it to be a skeptical. He wants to be Ted Bundy. He wants to be famous. Then why does he not want cameras in the courtroom, dummies? Why does he not want cameras in the courtroom? Dummies. Anyways, the brief is cold iciness and filled with darkness and hate, comparing him to Lee Harvey Oswald in a story from the New York Post and calling him a demon. See what I'm saying? This is why Bryan Kohberger can't get a fair trial. Kohberger's attorneys say that under the Sixth Amendment, he has a right to a fair trial, which he's not going to get. And more access to viewing Kohberger in hearings could unfairly prejudice the trial. When cameras are present in the courtroom, the defendant becomes subject to minute scrutiny, as his or her every moment can be replayed and analyzed. And that's exactly what the Nancy Graces of the world do, the Coop and Dupers of the world do, the JLRs of the world, the Tyler Smellers of the world. Let's continue. The presence of cameras. Okay, the defense cites the barring of cameras in the Lori Vallow Daybell trial as an example of this, as the court said in her case that cameras were presenting an unfair focus on the defendant. And I want you to understand something. I was watching a JLR stream and he said, hey, if you don't want an unfair focus on you, don't commit the murders. Look, JLR. He is innocent until proven guilty. You don't get to treat him like shit and say fuck his rights just because you think he's guilty. None of that makes sense. The presence of cameras allows for the court potential that the courtroom will devolve from a place for the victim, society, and the accused to receive justice to a mere spectacle, the brief said. In a brief filed June 6, the state argues the decision of whether to allow video or photographic coverage of the proceedings in this case is left to the sound discretion of the court. So they are not even necessarily arguing. Attorneys are expected to argue their positions on camera in the courtroom on Friday. That's tomorrow. There are 2 hearings in regard to the gag order, which keeps people involved in the case from speaking out about it. Now, here's the thing. I think it's a smart move. I don't know if I think it's smart or not. To keep all cameras out, to keep the gag order. I think Bryan Kohberger, what it may do, Brian, is, I know you're not going to watch this, is it may lead to more speculation. And I think that's the key here. I don't know if that's good for you or bad for you, because I think we are at a point now where people are starting to speculate that it could be someone else, which I think has existed through this entire trial, to be honest. But I personally think that if he wants there to not be a spectacle, then I think his rights come first. And JLR tried to argue that it's a freedom of speech thing. No, it's not. It's not a First Amendment thing. You have the right to report on the trial. You have the right to gain knowledge of the trial. But they're all throughout the courtroom. They don't have to let you in the courtroom with the camera. That has nothing to do with the First Amendment. It has nothing to do with it, because they can clearly say that, hey, we only got a certain amount of seats in this thing, and we don't want the trial itself to become a spectacle. It does not prevent your First Amendment from existing. You still have it. You still have the right to be able to be media. You still have the right to be able to report on the results of this, because there will be court minutes. There will be, everything will be recorded, at least the words will. You don't have to have, your First Amendment does not grant you the right to record everything in every place, especially if it's going to violate his Sixth Amendment, which clearly it is. Your words is, who cares? He shouldn't have killed nobody if he didn't want that to happen. No, he still has his constitutional rights, including his Sixth Amendment, his right to a fair trial. You just have convicted him before the trial, which makes you the fool, not Bryan Kohberger. You're not deserving of this information. You're not deserving of this, so you can sit and continue to bash him and potentially fill the heads of potential jurors with your nonsense. You're biased as fuck. The decision on whether to allow, okay, here we go. Attorneys are expected to argue this on Friday. There are 2 hearings in regard to the gag order, which keeps people involved in the case from speaking out to the media. The first hearing on the behalf of the Gonsalves family attorney will take place at 10:30 a.m. This is tomorrow. And the second hearing on behalf of the media outlets wanting the order vacated will take place at 1:30 p.m. That's what we have today. By the way, happy birthday to Kaylee. She has. But here's the document here. Then listen, I'm not going to sit and read this entire document. You guys, I will put the link to it in the description box. The entire issue is right here. It says this court should limit media coverage of this case to protect Sixth Amendment interests, which is the right to a fair trial. This court should not permit the media to use cameras to permit unfairly prejudicial coverage of Mr. Kohberger or harass courtroom participants. That's exactly right. And then number 3, this court should not permit cameras in the courtroom to distract courtroom participants from the real purpose we are here. And there's plenty of examples that they do this. If you look around all the media, code iciness, blah, blah, blah. These people have, Nancy Grace breaks down disturbing new details released about Kohberger. In this, they also go on to talk about the documentary, the Dateline documentary, and they say that it's completely false. They say that it's completely false. Now, like I said, I will leave this 8-page document that was filed. I will leave this in the description box. But here's my take on this. As much as it would be bad for business for me for this trial to not be showed, I don't care about that. I care about Bryan Kohberger getting a fair trial. And even though there's so many people out here that want him to have, that just want to fucking hang the man, they don't even want a trial, it seems. Like, no, they just want Kohberger to be found guilty. The reality of this is he's an American citizen. And here in America, you have the right to a fair trial. And many of you people, many of the media, I ask you to show me one media report on Bryan Kohberger that's good. That means the jury pool is being tainted each and every day. They're probably going to come with a change of venue next, maybe not. I'm not sure if they'll do that. I'm sure Ann Taylor likes the money. I'm sure Ann Taylor likes the money that she's receiving from Latah County. So I'm not sure how that would work in a change of venue. So I'm not 100% sure that's going to take place. But what I am 100% sure of is that they're fighting like hell with this thing. They want this thing to be, they want the spectacle to stop. They want you people out there to quit calling him a fucking demon and quit making all these accusations, because it is going to muddy up the jury pool. The jury pool sees nothing but bad coverage on Bryan Kohberger every single day, all the time. There's people like me that do good coverage on Bryan Kohberger, but they don't see my shit. They don't see Harsh's shit. They don't. They do see the New York Times. They do see the New York Post. They do see the Daily Mail. They do see Fox News. Does that make sense? And then even if you look at the biggest true crime YouTubers, all of the biggest true crime YouTubers believe he's guilty. They're not giving him an innocent till proven guilty chance. You look at Gray Hughes, you look at any of them. They all just hammer home how guilty he is, how guilty he is, how guilty he is, as they bootlick the fuck out of the cops' balls. It's just the truth. Bryan Kohberger is innocent until proven guilty. And if he believes, and his attorney believes, that all of this press coverage, all the spectacle is putting his life in jeopardy, as a fair man, despite the fact that it will cost me money and views and all of that, I got to side with Bryan Kohberger here. Bryan Kohberger has to do what it takes to win this case and not be put to death. And if it means keeping you motherfuckers out of his business, then so be it. Because guess what, JLR? It's none of your business. It's none of my business, actually. It's none of any of ours business. That's a case between the state of Idaho and Bryan Kohberger. And the only people's business it is, truly, is them, theirs, and maybe the families. But me and you watching this and me here, it's none of our goddamn business. Just saying. Guys, if you like what I do here, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. I'm a little hungover today. Let me know in the comment section, do you agree with me, or do you... I understand you want cameras in the courtroom. So do I. So do I. But I think it's smart for Bryan. I think it's smart what Bryan's doing. And I think the court should grant him this. Do you think so? Let me know in the comment section. I love you guys. I'm JB Gunner. This is Crime Time. Peace out.